In previous presentations in class, we've discussed innovations on wearable, flexible, and implantable electronics. We've all seen the potential of these new technologies. But would you believe there are also several companies and research groups working on electronics you can eat? Recent progress in device miniaturization, bioresorbable electronics, and biological materials for energy storage systems have allowed groups such as Proteus Digital Health, Philips, Given Imaging, and the Bettinger Group at Carnegie Mellon University to make ingestible electronics a reality. Ingestible electronics have several potential applications in medicine. For example, the IntelliCap by Philips allows controlled drug delivery by using pH sensors to determine its location in the gastrointestinal tract. The PillCam by Given Imaging enables minimally invasive endoscopy for monitoring or diagnosing disease, also in the gastrointestinal tract. In this presentation, however, I will be focusing on Discover by Proteus Digital Health, an ingestible sensor that monitors medication adherence. Proteus teamed up with the pharmaceutical drug company Otsuka to apply for FDA approval of a new drug. This new drug combines aripiprazole, which is used for treating serious mental illnesses, and a Proteus ingestible sensor, which digitally records ingestion and shares such information with the patient's healthcare professional or caregiver. This may prove to be very useful, as studies have shown that anywhere within 30 to 50% of drug prescriptions are not followed, leading to deterioration of patient health. How does the Proteus ingestible sensor work? From this schematic, we can see that the sensor is composed of three main components: an integrated circuit, active layers, and an insulating skirt disc. The integrated circuit is a complementary metal oxide semiconductor chip the size of a food particle, on which the active layers are directly deposited. These active layers are composed of a magnesium anode, a cuprous chloride cathode, and an underlayer of gold that serves as a current collector. Magnesium and cuprous chloride were chosen as the electrode materials due to their biocompatibility, power, ease of microfabrication, and cost. Gastric fluid serves as an electrolyte, thus completing the circuit. The gastric fluid creates a continuous conductive path which allows the anode and cathode reactions to proceed as follows. This completed electrochemical cell performs three functions: activation of the sensor, power generation, and signal transmission. Data is transmitted to an external receiver via an electric field. The overall reaction generates an electric field that is similar to that of an electric dipole. This field is shaped and amplified by the insulating skirt disc so that it propagates through surrounding tissue and is detected by a receiver patch worn by the patient. The ingestible sensor's design and performance during bench, preclinical, and clinical testing were published in the IEEE Transactions in Biomedical Engineering early this year. The ingestible sensor was evaluated in accordance with ISO International Standards for Biological Evaluation of Medical Devices. In line with this framework, studies were performed to assess chemical safety and toxicology, mechanical safety, and electrical safety. It is found that there's practically little to no risk associated with ingesting the device, whether in terms of toxicity, gastric transit time and damage to the lumen, or electrical stimulation of cardiac tissue. In addition to this, the sensor was shown to have a detection accuracy of 99.1%, based on a clinical trial involving 412 test subjects. This demonstrates the effectiveness of the ingestible sensor as a tool for monitoring medication adherence in vivo, and also opens up possibilities for monitoring physiological biomarkers. Not surprisingly, Proteus has taken steps to protect their new technology. Apart from publishing their work early this year, They've also published a patent application back in 2012 on an ingestible device with pharmaceutical product. The patent describes a process by which an electronic device can be integrated into a tablet or capsule. The inset on this slide shows that a patent was officially granted this year.